Okay guys, welcome to the new week, Monday the 5th of February, and I've taken apart the front axle clip and got a few bits and pieces off. Now, I've got to consider getting the rust off, so I filled a dip bath and already put a few things in it, but I'm just about to drop this caliper in it, so let's see. Catch myself a brazing rod. Bend it accordingly. Loop it around. Take it over to the bath. And let's see if we can get it in there. Loop that over. There's a few items already just gently in, so they've been in about 4 days. Coming up nicely. I've got part of the upper wishbone assembly. That's in there. And also the other caliper. Almost done. Not bad. This is the same solution I've used on the other stuff. It's just a dilute solution of brick acid. So if you nip to your local builders merchants and get a gallon of brick acid and dilute into a bath, you can do the same. What I've been doing is taking them out, rinsing the items off, drying them immediately with a cloth or kitchen roll or whatever, and then give them a good coating over with a wire brush once they've dried. It stops them flash rusting again. So that's where we are with that little bit. Okay everybody, it's been a couple of days since I dropped the bits in the bath, so I'm just going to have a look. Torsion bar, that's good. Steering coupling, almost there. I can go back in. Let's have a look at the caliper. Ooh, very nice. That's almost pickled. Bit of a scrub with a wire brush and that'll be almost done. So yeah, not bad. The other big bits I've got to put in a bigger tub. So I've got to go and find one at some point. What have we got here? Alright, upper suspension. Almost done. Lower arm. Almost there. Blasting's good, but it doesn't get into those little recesses. Yep, happy with that lot. Right, I'll turn off the camera and I'll reset everything and get it all back in and move on to the next little bit. Here we go, back in the house with a caliper. Here's one I made earlier. Came out of the dip bath this morning and I've already dismantled it, took the pistons out. So let's just unscrew the bolts. Of course I've got to get new bolts because these are quite badly pitted, as you can see. So I think they're an old UNF thread, so I've got to have to order them. So let me just unscrew that. There we go. Separate them, have a look in the chambers. Come out rather well, haven't they? So, new seals, new pistons, and I think we'll do well with those. They can go in the dip bath, and that's that. A little bit more cleaning to do inside of there, of course. That's not a problem. Get a rotary wire brush in that. Okay everybody, that's a wrap at the end of. Okay everyone, right, we're back on the shell, and as you can see I've bolted some seat frames into position. Need to put some longer bolts in the rears, but it's just basically to pull it into line with the bulkhead. get that done first, and then I've got to cut all that out because I've got a new bulkhead. But I've lined it. I now need to lift the floor up to meet the frame. That might prove to be difficult because it's just lifting the whole shell when I'm jacking the chassis section, so I might end up having to drill through and maybe put a clamp in and draw it together. But it lines up nicely, so I'm quite happy with it. It's just something I've been looking forward to for quite a long time. So looks good. Very good indeed. Very excited. Did the remaining repair on that yesterday. I need to grind a patch there. It's going good. I'm okay with it. Okay, everybody. Time to have a little play. Not for coming out. Hey, pop outs. Okay, everybody, time to play a little bit further. Oh, look. Come on. Play the game. Okay. And just want to try something that's on my mind. If you can guess. I brought an old friend back to the party. There we go. I just want to see how far out I am. I'm hoping it's not far, so put that into position. And of course, it's a fair distance. Yep. Quite a lot of flex in the rear of the floor area, obviously. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to mount 4 doors in place and flex it all together. And then put some stabilising bars on it, and hopefully then we'll get the desired position. Otherwise it's going to be one hell of a mess, and we can't be having that. Not after so much effort anyway. Okay, right, turn it off and I shall get back to you soon. As you can see, I've got the frame in. Wasn't actually very difficult at all. Case of lifting the floor underneath and basically bringing the floor up to meet the roof pan and then putting the frame in. It's not going to get fully rigid, of course, until I get the inner rears back in, but it's doing okay. I've already checked it, but I'll just give you a little demonstration. Okay. Rear chassis. That one. Not bad. And another test. Roughly central. There we go, not far off. A little bit of twisting and levelling up and putting everything back into a line, because of course you need to put the level on the sills and level the frame and everything, so the whole thing's going to have to be completely rigid before I start doing any kind of tack welding. But once I've trial fitted some doors and got the openings correct, I can then tack weld the floor pan and hopefully then reassemble the back end, because I've got all the panels, of course. Everything apart from parcel shelf at the back should be almost new. I've reclaimed some tiny pieces, but that's the way it is. It's 43 years old. So there we go. That's the story of Thursday morning. Okay guys, hope you've enjoyed it so far. Well, it's the 8th of February and I'm just wrapping it up for the day. This is the state of play. I've enjoyed myself today. Done quite a few things. Put the seat rails in, of course, got the floor in position. Still temporary fit, but you can see where I'm heading now. I've put some bolts through, drawn the cross member up, and needs a little bit more on that side, but I'm okay with it. Gearbox tunnel, drawn up to the bit of the bulkhead that's not been disturbed, and come around. That meets, that's nice. Nice and tidy patch. Okay. So let's go around. Let's go down. Way on down. And see if we can have a look underneath. Some light surface tarnish on those chassis sections. But overall, it's a nice straight floor, so I'm okay with that. It's not going to take too much once I start rotating it. Not bad. I like this. It's almost a Cortina. Can you tell what it is yet? Yep. So, some more jobs to do. Most of them are done. That's the patch front of the floor. I need to seal this little bit of a lip once I rotate the car, and then it makes it invisible to the jobbed edge. So yeah, I'm okay with that. Well guys, I think that's it for today. Hopefully get back on it tomorrow, do a bit more, and that'll be for next week's footage. Okay guys, thank you for watching. See you soon.